And welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion. This episode brought to you by Teresa Isabella X and her persistent harassment that I continue to play Oblivion. Last episode we cleared out one cave and our grand home savings adventure will continue. I'm going to carry on in this direction until I find the cave that the encampment that I like to troll. And I like to troll that one because I think I described it in an earlier episode. I kind of have a circuit of encampments that I'll hit up every few days in the game because it was just a really good way of of building levels and loot. So hopefully this walk will be as uneventful as our trip up to Bruma. So I do know that up this way was where I had my very first ever encounter with a wisp, and we're not equipped for a wisp. One needs silver equipment to attack a wisp. We do not have silver equipment. Namira's Shrine. Well, we're not interested in that yet. I think it's Azura's Shrine I want for the star. And that's a really good artifact to get as well. I think we'll do that quest as soon as we find it. Because those are Daedric shrines. The Daedric gods, I suppose, oh, here we go. Kind of like minor deities in the game. Like evil gods. And the point is that these little cults worship them. And if you do the job that each shrine has, then you'll get a little artifact from each. There is one that you can get without doing it, and that's an obsidian sword called Umbra. But it's not usually worth what it takes to go and get that, because that's a friggin' mental combat. And it's not the best sword in the game, it just has a soul trap ability, I think it is. Healing. Come on, die you little... Oh. And we have a cave! I'm not terribly sure I want to explore that cave, given the number of imps out here, though. But we will. Are we even heading in the right direction? Oh, we are. Alright, well then we'll check out the cave. Hopefully there's nothing too sinister in here. Don't mind goblins. Undead tend to annoy me, just because if we have ghosts, then we have to turn back, because again, silver weapons and the lack thereof. Okay, we can handle that. Come on, where's my bow? Oh, that's right, I had to get a new one last episode. I haven't quick slotted that yet. And apparently I have to do my arrows again too, because I sold some. Ha! That'll teach you to defend yourselves against an intruder. We have a chest. A couple of potions in there. Nothing immediately apparent down there. And yet we head that direction anyway. Because there's a wolf. Shot. Holy crap. Bloody hell, now I'm pinned. Still need to get used to the fact that once you click a button, it takes half a goddamn hour to finish whatever action you've started. And so for that half an hour, you've got to basically stand there and get pounded on by whatever's attacking you. I also appreciate that half the problem is caused by the fact that I'm not a WASD player, and so I have to take my hand away from the movement key in order to go to the other end of the keyboard to tap the 1 to 3 keys to change weapons. So I know that's all on me. Now let's find a weapon. There we go. Nope, more healing shrooms. Apparently with nothing in them. 11 gold pieces. Someone built that chest, hauled it all the way out here, braved the friggin' man-eating puppies in this cave to leave it there, hidden safely behind a bunch of useless alchemy mushrooms for 11 gold pieces. I got nothing. Ooh, an easy chest. Let's try this one legit. Nope, too hard. 10 gold. Well, we barely even made our lockpicks back. And again, the same stupid son of a bitch that hauled that chest out probably hauled that chest out as well, when he could have saved himself a trip and put those 10 gold pieces in that chest. Or in the one at the start. And if you think that's around, wait till I do get to playing Diablo and we have suits of full plate mail dropping from swarms of bugs. Yes, heal yourself. Do I not have a shield? There we go. At least we leveled in that last fight. That's something. Nothing up there. I swear to God, if this is 10 gold pieces. Okay, 22 gold pieces. So they made that one worth the trip. And what have we got down corridor number 3? Rocks. More puppies. Another chest. Oh, that one's actually worth looking at. Now we'll grab the helmet too. We can sell that, and we can always drop it if we find something cooler. Oh, and we have a new area. Oh, and for the one viewer I'm sure that is wondering what happened to the Doom Let's Play, that will be picked up eventually. I'm kind of over the No Rest for the Living maps for the time being. They just got so sad. I did actually play a bit more of that after I recorded the last one. I actually played right through the rest of that game, actually, right up to the point where I don't think there's an end. And it's just... I didn't play through it with any particular seriousness. I just did a God mode run just to see what the rest of it was like, because the butt hurt was getting a bit much with the way I was playing it blind. Yeah, that's it, rat. And no, I don't have it in me to finish that right away. We will come back to it. I will finish that before I play any other Doom. I just think I will play a different FPS before I come back to that. And I'm leaning towards Duke Nukem for the next, or Duke Nukem 3D for the next, in the FPS side of the channel. So I'm enjoying the retro sprite-based shooters. Otherwise I'd be going with Unreal. And more stuff, and yes, more wife typing in the background. She hasn't been considerate enough to, you know, build an extension onto the house to move her computer and other study equipment into. Starts typing louder just to troll. Love you, honey. Point made, honey. Thank you, sweetheart. Where is she? Come here. What have we got? A wolf. Really, that's it? A wolf? Fine. Have at thee. Down, Cujo. As I was saying, I do have Audacity and I do have DxTory. Oh, there is something else. What I also need is something to render with. And that also comes down to the ambition of eventually long playing games, is I need something to render a file that's bigger than 4 gigabytes. Because Movie Maker just isn't cutting it there. These episodes would be a lot longer if I had something decent. And I was looking at the budget version of Vegas, and I'll probably cave and fork out for that. Eventually. Maybe. Probably. So now that I've got the internet allowance to, to facilitate uploading a game at a time. That was it. Oh, there's another chest in there. Good. Well, all in all, that was a very disappointing cave. No, I'm not getting back up there. Anyway, quick hot chocolate pause. Nope, it's just a little bit too hot still. Nope. Okay, well I'm satisfied that this cave was a waste of time. Oh, a chest. Oh! I'm glad I found that. Resist disease. Now that's handy because things that turn me into vampire are disease. Now we can wear 2 rings at once. And nothing through there. We checked that. We have. Wouldn't mind some more of those patented Dungeon Express exits. Have I checked that? I'm sure I have, but because they hadn't yet thought to implement the empty indicator in Oblivion, I'm still checking them. I'm not sure if they had them in Skyrim now that I think about it. Which way? This way. Oh. Not going to shy away from beating on those things. They'll up my blade skill, just as that one did. Surprised I went past them to begin with. Now, have I explored all of that? Yes, I have. So, the direction we're heading. And I reckon we'll just keep going. Yeah, we will just keep going. We're not going to backtrack to Bruma to offload, what was it, a helmet? But what we will do is repair up. Damn it. Okay, so back to Bruma it is. Crap. Okay, let's just do this quickly. How did I not buy more repair hammers? That was stupid.
What's this about?
I'll quiet you.
Hi!
This will eventually be our home. I was actually having a conversation on Twitter earlier today about various forms of accommodation in Skyrim.
How are you?
I still think that my favourite house in that game would have to be the one in Markarth, just because the built into a cave thing really appeals to me as a general introvert. It's also just a nicely laid out, nice warm looking home.
What? For you, of course. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all
this
Tamriel.
game, my favourite would have to be the one here in Bruma. I think Shadenhall has a nice one too. By 10. We'll up our haggle as well. Might as well sell up while we're here.
A good price for a good customer. An excellent bargain.
Oh, and they've broken. We need to learn to repair now. Actually, that's virtually weightless. We're going to wait till our barter improves a little more before we worry about that. And again with that, because that's worth more.
Tell your friends about me.
Okay, so non-broken pants. Actually, I think we still get the enchantment for the pants. Do we? I don't know. Honestly don't know. Oh well. Fixing things.
Goodbye.
So, Red Ruby Cave. And heading again in a generally eastward direction. Easterly. Another beautiful evening. It's a nice view. Oh, we've got a proper dungeon coming up by the look of it. I do like those, but again, until we've got a silver weapon of some kind, I'm not going to. Just because I don't want to have to get halfway in and then turn back because we lack a silver thing. Hello, moon! That looks really cool. In fact... so I can see an imp. Can we snipe that from here? We'll check out the top layer of it, because there is usually something worthwhile in the top layer. Actually, before we do, I'm just going to quickly have another sip of the hot chocolate. She's getting there. One. Whoa. Okay, so there's another one below as well. Ah, there's my arrow. And I do know that I can power attack by holding down the attack key. I just tend not to. Okay. There's the other one. Hey, he just kicked me in the face, jerk. Jerk imp. Fort Horan. Well, like I said, we're not going in there yet because we don't have anything silver. But when we do, I'm gonna heal up because we'll otherwise die. That was a stupid jump. How did I lose all my health there? The Mage's Guild is something else I intend on exploring a bit more. Thieves Guild is good if you enjoy fencing an inventory full of stolen silverware at a time. Oh, what now? Ah. Grab that, because they sell for a bit. This looks promising. I think we might have found it. FPS drop because game. We found it. This will also be the next cave we run, or the next dungeon we run, I guess. But we'll finish this episode with some well-natured bandit massacre. So, bow. Snipey, snipey. What was he carrying? We can sell that. That's about all. There's usually 2 or 3. Apparently not here. We will, however, use the bedroll to sleep and level after repairing our things. And that was a pretty average level up. Plus 2 strength. What's the lowest? Willpower by miles. I reckon that's a good way of keeping things rounded. And some more hot chocolate. And I reckon I will call it an episode. In a moment we'll go back to Bruma and just sell this, and then next episode we're going to explore Cedar. So anyone who's not interested in Inventory Management Simulator fucking 2015 can tune out now, and I'll see you next episode. Teresa Isabella, who I know is sticking around, we're just gonna sell this thing and yeah, then we'll be done. Oh, of course we have to wait first. So we have Waiting Simulator as well.
Greetings to you.
A pleasure to speak with you. What can I interest you in?
Trade. Sell that. You know what, we'll do some alchemy as well in this couple of minutes that we have.
A good price, a fine transaction.
So... what else do we have that can heal? What do we have that restores intelligence? Nothing. Same with those. Resist poison, that's always worthwhile. What else? I don't think we have anything yet that cures paralysis or cures poison. That makes me sad. Restore luck. Restore fatigue, it's pretty standard. What else? I reckon that's it. Damage health? There we go. Wormwood, can we use that yet? No, but that's got an invisibility side to it that I like. And the steel blue entaloma is still useless. But we'll make a bit from selling what we made, so...
I hope I can... have a look around. You won't find better price.
Sold.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Can I go up? See if we can sell for 70%.
You don't expect me...
Nope.
No deal.
Oh great, now we're gonna have to drop even further.
You don't expect me to...
Oh, get
tell
fucked. Seriously,
Go on.
dude.
Thank
There.
How-
Shove it up your
let's do
backside.
business. You've got to be. I can't make that deal.
Are you fucking serious? There. You're an asshole, dude. You're a total asshole. Cure disease. Oh, we're gonna keep those. I need those. Strength lets us carry things. Very important. Resist disease. We don't really need. We will sell that. We're gonna keep our healing. Now, these are abundant as all hell, so we're not really going to be too precious about those. What else? The clouded funnel, again, we can...
You've made a good bit of gold.
Sell for the time being. You don't appreciate my business at all.
Day.
You're a friggin' Ferengi. Anyway. Going to quick save. And what episode are we up to? This is 10, and there's the wife hacking a lung up in the background. Typing in a dark room, striking again. Saved. And I'll see you on next episode. Cheers.